Breaking news. Gaetz withdraws his nomination as Trump's Attorney General. These Gomez have met with Okere, who happens to be the BRGIE Minister of Finance. Well, the issue here, why this guy resigned, this one is superior to the arrest of Simon EKPA. And according to the information, that this guy have been receiving backlash from Nigerian government simply because they know, or they knew rather, it's a Biafran lobbyist that's going to work under Donald Trump. He couldn't stand the pressure, so he decided to make way. Do you know how many petitions these people have written in that Susie Wales, telling her that she must not accept to be the chief of staff to Donald Trump simply because she have worked for the Biafrans in the past as a lobbyist? Nigerian government are not resting. Others are borrowing money to solve their problems. They are borrowing money to bribe countries so that they will turn their back on the Biafrans. But we are moving. So all you need to know concerning this Gaetz is what we're about to tell you at this point in time. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. My brothers and sisters, please tie your belts because we are about to move. Here are other topics and most interesting headlines we are going to treat. Defense headquarters, CSOs tackles Tompolo over oil theft allegations against Navy. You see them. Police clarify shootings incident in Nnewi says not about Ifeanyi Uba's burial. They come and they think it was Biafran Liberation Army that accosted them and they start to shoot on themselves, just like what happened some time ago in Abia State. Now, so confusion will be going upon them and they keep on killing themselves one after the other. Who send? We don't even send them. His bar destroys 170 bottles of confiscated liquor in Yobe State. Stars, Goudas, Life, and the rest of them. This murderous Sharia police destroys everything. But the same people never exempt themselves when the VAT or that comes from liquor is being shared. And they say, that is the kind of people we have in the government of today. Anyway, my people, now here we go to start our news. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos. Former Florida Representative Gaetz has announced he is withdrawing as President-elect Donald Trump's nominee for Attorney General. Gaetz announced this on Thursday, citing that he described as the distraction his nomination had caused following a swell of allegations about paying underage women for sex. While the momentum was strong, it is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Donald Trump and Vance transition, Gaetz said. Don't mind what the Daily Post are writing here. This one is just their own assumption. The real reason why this guy retired is because of the bombardment of emails and petitions from the Nigerian government against him. And he said he cannot stand the pressure. That's why he resigned. So they will now write a narrative that will suit them and also their paymasters. So don't disregard all this rubbish. Say there's no time to waste on a needless protected Washington scuffle. Thus, I will be withdrawing my name from the consideration to serve as Attorney General. Trump's DOG must be in place and ready on day one. Daily Post report that federal investigators in the United States have traced a network of payments involving Gaetz and numerous associates. They say that the investigation revealed allegedly connections to drug-fueled sex parties and payments to women, including one who was a minor at the time of this incident. Tompolo, they said you lied, according to Defense Headquarters. The Defense Headquarters and coalition of the civil society organizations, CSOs, led by a Tinubu support group, the renewed Hopeless Ambassador of Nigeria, and the Center for Action Against Corruption, CAAC on Thursday faulted claims made by ex-Niger Delta militant leader, government Ekpomopolo, also known as Tompolo, concerning oil theft in Nigeria. Tompolo, the chairman of the Tantita Security Service Nigeria Limited, which is executing the pipeline protection contract awarded by the Nigerian government, had, while receiving the national leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association, on Monday accused the military, particularly the Nigerian Navy, of involvement in oil theft. He accused the Navy of working at cross purposes with other state actors and private security outfits tasked with checking oil theft in the Niger Delta. However, speaking at a bi-weekly update on military operations on Thursday in Abuja, Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, dismissed Tompolo's claims, describing it as a cheap blackmail. The Defense Headquarters spokesman said, as to the question regarding the Nigerian Navy and CEO of Tantita, you see, I am almost laughing because it's laughable. But what I want to say about this situation is this: we seek cooperation, not conflict. But all this cheap blackmail has to stop. Come on, we should move faster. We need to act in the best interest of our nation, particularly at this time when we need that revenue. We will work together with our partners. Also speaking on the issue on Thursday, the CSOs, led by ROHAN and CAAC, condemned Tompolo's allegations, which they described as unsubstantiated, baseless, frivolous, and lacking in merit. At a press conference in Abuja, the CSOs insisted that Tompolo lacks the moral justification to denigrate the Nigerian Navy, highlighting his antecedents, including his history as a wanted fugitive and a member of militant coalition that terrorized and kidnapped oil workers. Abdullahi Bilal and Olayemi Isaacs, leaders of ROHAN and CAC, respectively, who addressed journalists, noted that under the leadership of the Chief of Naval Staff, Rear Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, the Nigerian Navy has achieved significant milestones, including the destruction of illegal refined sites, arrest of sea pirates, and reduction in maritime crimes, while clocking over 21,633 hours of patrol, resulting in numerous arrests and seizures. Warning that unsubstantiated allegations could lead to chaos and increased criminality, the COS urged the Nigerian Navy to remain focused and resilient in the fight against oil theft. They added, it is our collective responsibility to fight against those forces and interests which try to undermine our very collective existence and interests, and ensure we annihilate them. This is why we are here today. This to us is an apt opportunity to take the bull by the horns and conscientize the public on the evil intentions of Tompolo and the sensitive nature of his allegations, as it tries to undermine the Nigerian Navy and also reduce the morale of the fighting gallant men in the field. We must also warn of the chaos, destruction, and the surge in criminalities if such misinformation and the mischief continue unchecked and unmitigated. Our interest is the national interest. We believe that lifting this curtain of secrecy and mischief will move the nation forward, encourage the armed forces and indeed the security forces for all over the nation as they sacrifice to secure us. We therefore call on all lovers of peace and workers with God to join us to condemn this orchestrated onslaught against those men who have decided to avast their lives so that we can live in peace and quietness. Police clarified the shooting in Nnewi. He said it is not all about Ifeanyi Ubah. Anambra State Police Command has clarified a shooting incident that occurred in Izuchukwu Junction, Nnewi and Nnobi Road on Thursday, November 21st, 2024. The incident, which happened at about 7 p.m., was likened to non-state actors who had vowed to disrupt the burial of late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah. However, according to the command's public relations officer, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, the incident was rather an attack by security operatives who mistook police personnel for non-state actors, leading to the exchange of gunfire. He said the preliminary investigation revealed that the security operatives were trailing a suspect when the gun duel ensued at a security checkpoint. Unfortunately, bullets hit the fuel tank of a Toyota Venza sedan carrying the police personnel, causing it to catch fire. 2 innocent bystanders were injured in the crossfire and are currently receiving medical attention. The police assured the public that the situation was under control and that the attack was not an attempt to disrupt the burial ceremonies of late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah. The remains of Ubah will be buried in his country home in Nnewi on Friday, which is today, and is expected to attract lots of dignitaries to the stage. Police assured that it is in charge assuring of adequate security in the city. The last but not the least, Hisbah destroys 170 bottles of confiscated liquor in Yobe. More than 170 bottles of assorted alcohol worth over 400,000 naira have been confiscated and destroyed by the operatives of Yobe State Hisbah Board. It was gathered that the bottles were confiscated at one of the hotels in Gashu, a town, the headquarters of Bade local government area of the state. Chairman of the Bade local government, Ibrahim Babagana Urema, who led the destruction, said the bottles were confiscated during a Hisbah patrol at one of the well-known hotels in Gashu, saying the council is concerned about the rate at which youth in the area are taking intoxicants and alcohol. He admonished that the consumption of alcohol and other intoxicants that distorted the mental capability of a person was forbidden in Islam, stressing that the council will attempt, or rather will continue to fight the immoral act. The council will flush out sellers, traders, and consumers of alcohol in the area, he warned. The Yobe North Zonal Commander of Hisbah Board, Malam Isa Ibrahim, said the Sharia court in the state have found the seller of the alcohol guilty and sent him to a correctional facility, adding that the court also ordered Hisbah to destroy the confiscated items. This is another topic that we have read this morning. In here we go take a break. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Sidiman Amandia Neze. Have a nice day, my wonderful people. K Messiano.